So we should always ask for discipline. One who has no self-control cannot receive grace. And it's not just himself he hurts. Undisciplined people set fire to the landscape. I'm pretty sure Peter and I had a conversation this week around self-control and what that looks like, and self-discipline. It's an interesting topic. And so, you know, getting onto our mats as often as we can is a really good idea of burning the fire on the inside, right? And creating what we want, setting our intentions so that we can be on the outside when we walk out of our space or connecting with other people. So cultivate what you want on your mat today, and then we'll bring that with us throughout our day. I was going to say outside, but some of us may not be going outside. So sit up nice and tall wherever you are. Close your eyes or gaze at the floor. And start to bring in this ocean breathing. I'm reading a book by Max Strom, and he talks a lot about ocean breathing. That's the Ujjayi breath for those that practice it. And so you can try this with your mouth open if you haven't done it before. And inhale and exhaling. The Ujjayi breath eventually will sound like you're fogging up a mirror. And when you get, comfortable with it, then you keep your mouth closed, and it's this kind of vibration at the back of your throat that heats your insides up. So begin with deep breaths, heating up yourself from the inside. And welcoming people as they come in. Welcome. You're welcome to just jump right in. Bring your hands to heart center. Let's inhale. Exhale. Empty all your air from your belly and your ribs, your chest. Inhale to Om. Vibration. Slowly, when you're ready, rub your hands together, open your eyes at your own time. If you set an intention, bring that with you throughout your practice, and find your way onto all fours for a moment. So getting into cat-cow, and you're at home. This is so sweet. So you can do what you need here. It can be an undulation of the spine. Do a couple cat-cows, looking up, gazing at your belly button, at your navel. Yeah. And you can rock back and forth so that you're moving your whole body. You can be going from child's pose to up dog. And really see if you can open and spread through your heart by pressing those shoulder blades down. And then warming up your fingers, so the pads of your fingers, see if you can start activating all 10 fingers and your toes. So tuck your toes under, like Peter's doing, yeah. And then maybe go into a circle. So really channel that cat-like energy right now. If you have a cat at home, your cat's probably doing this, or your dog. I think I made him smile. And then tuck your toes under and make your way into a downward facing dog. So the first one of the day, you probably know what to do. And see if you can integrate your entire body right now. So your hands and your wrists are lifting up. Right, shoulder blades away from your ears and your neck. Your head is heavy. So feel the weight of your head without you doing anything. See if you can just drop your brain down into the mat. And at the same time, lift your pelvis up. And then see what it feels like to take your deep breath in. On your empty all your air out. And without breathing, see if you can lift your navel up to your heart. Engaging your low abdominals, your mula bandha. And then walk your hands back to your feet. Hang over there. So you can soften your knees, bend your knees if you need to. Nice. Yeah, shake, wiggle. I like to stick my tongue out and do a lion's breath here. And then walk yourself back to a downward facing dog. Good, yeah. Take a breath here, lengthen your spine. And then walk your hands back to your feet. Yeah, hands to feet. Hang over here, bend your knees deep if you want, and straighten. And roll yourself all the way up to standing, head coming up last. So undulate the spine, lifting. Reach your arms up to the sky. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dive forward. Hands come down to the mat and walk yourself all the way forward to a high plank. Great. So set yourself up here. Press your hands into the mat. Straighten your elbows. Now straighten your legs. Okay, lift your right leg up if it's not too soon. See how that feels and lower it down. Lift your left leg up. Lower it down, downward facing dog. Good. Look between your hands and walk all the way up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, and do that a couple times. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Good. A couple more times on your own, lengthening your spine, lengthening your back. Nice to see you all. I hope you're enjoying your practice, sending yourself up. And then from here, slowly roll yourself up, drape your arms, and looking up when you get there, reach your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift, gaze forward. Exhale, step back, high plank first. Press your heels to the back of the room. Chest comes forward. Yeah, gaze a couple inches in front of you. Now lift your belly up. Engage your thighs. Have strong legs, strong hands. And then lower your knees to the ground. Lower your chest all the way down. Let's do a couple cobras. So inhale, lengthen your spine. Press your hands back. Press the tops of your feet down into the mat and exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, lengthen up. Now stay up for a moment. Pressing your feet down, engaging your thighs right away, and lengthen in your low back. Opening your chest by drawing your shoulder blades down. And then press back, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Good. Take 3 deep breaths here and see if you can find that stillness, an opening and a lengthening all at once. And this is a great time to bring in gratitude and compassion for you, for others. And then look between your hands, lift your heels high, and on your exhale, hop or step to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Nice. Inhale, rise up. Reach your arms up to the sky. Good. Gazing up. Exhale, Samastitihi, hands by your side. Take a breath here. So feel your heart, the beating of your body. And as you breathe, see if you can root down, grounding your feet. Okay. Inhale, reach up, rise high. Exhale, fold forward, legs, follow your breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hop or step back, low push-up. Inhale, when you're ready, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Lift your right leg up into the sky. Keep your hips squared for a moment. Straighten the back of your knee and see from your hand right to right heel, there's this line, this energy. Nice. Lower your right leg down. Lift your left leg up. Careful for objects in your home. Lengthen the back of your knee. Reach your left elbow to your left inside of your knee and see if you can straighten and lengthen. Lower your left leg down. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, and hop or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold deeply. Good. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Stay lifted in the side ribs and the side body. Okay, bend your knees, Utkatasana. Inhale, reach up. Sit low for a moment. Sit low in your hips. Squeeze your legs together. Nice. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, hop back low, push up, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. As Ryan says, what's up dog? Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Right leg lifts up to the sky. Bring it forward, warrior one. So pivot your back leg down 45 degrees and lift your arms up when you're ready. Yeah, go for it. Now reach into that front thigh as you straighten your back leg. Inhale. Exhale, plant your palms, vinyasa, or skip it. You can meet us in downward facing dog at any time, or child's pose. Yeah. Left leg reaches up and bring it forward, warrior one. So lunge into your left leg, pivot your back heel down and reach your arms up. Yes, keep pulling that right hip forward and sinking lower into your left leg. Take an inhale here to lengthen, and exhale, plant your palms, vinyasa. So it's really key to follow your breath in these poses, to keep opening your body and spreading. At the same time as you're grounding down, you're rising high. So keep lifting up in your Mula Bandha and feel the lightness in your legs. Heels are pressing down, yeah. Great. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees and lightly hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, bend your knees, Utkatasana, rise up, reach your arms, stay here, sink lower. So we got 3, sink lower, 2, 1, rise up, straighten your legs, hands by your sides. Good. Inhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hop back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up into the sky, and then bring it forward, warrior two. So you'll see Peter's back here, which is nice. Reach your arms. Reach your arms. This is a nice cue when you lower your shoulder blades down. Now for a moment, play with bringing your palms up and see if that does anything here, and then lift your side body as you integrate your shoulder blades. Good. Now let's do our goddess pose where you lower your left arm back and reach your right arm up. So as you do this, you want to stay sinking into this leg and lengthen this side of your body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, flow forward. Yes, extended side angle. So lower your arm where you're going and reach your top arm over. You can take a bind here by taking your right hand underneath, grabbing your left wrist and opening your chest. For those that want more, go into a bird of paradise if you know it. So lengthening, one more breath. Exhale, back to warrior two. Straighten that front leg and set yourself up for Trikonasana. So you can bring your back leg in a couple inches if you'd like. Yeah, shake your shoulders out. And when you're ready, reach your right arm forward and down to your shin, a block or the floor. Now you can reach your left arm up right away, or as Peter likes to say, bring it to your hip and roll the shoulder back. Great, and then find your gaze. So it could be at the wall or straight up. And then find a nice little arch in your back to open your chest versus coming forward. It's a nice time to check in with your breath, lengthen. And if you're pressing a lot into your bottom arm, maybe lift up a little. Test your balance here. One more breath, expand. exhale, gaze down at the floor. Plant your palms and take a child's pose or a vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Setting up for the left side. So take your left leg high in the sky. Bring it forward, warrior two. Pivot your back heel down so your back foot is parallel to the mat. And then reach your arms. Now let's do this on this side if you'd like to. Turn your palms up. Integrate your shoulder blades together. As you do that, notice if your ribs want to splay open and bring them close, knitted. And then bring your palms back down. Now reach your arms, sink low, and press your back leg into the mat. Let's take our goddess pose. Lower your right hand down. Open your left side and sink low into that front leg. Take a breath to lengthen and open. And exhale, come forward, extended side angle. Your arm can come where it's going, maybe behind, and reach the top arm at a diagonal. And as you do that, sink low into that left leg. If you're taking the bind, take your left arm underneath, grab your right arm, and gaze up. Open your chest. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, gazing down, coming back up, warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Bring your back foot in a couple inches if you like that. Now press your feet down, engage your thighs by lifting your legs up, your knees up, and then reach forward and down. Go where you're going. If you love this pose, know this pose, just go in it right away. Now wherever you are, breathe and open your chest and see if you can take a slight arch in your back to gaze up and open. If your neck has any pain, just gaze forward or even down. Good. Nice, pure. One more breath. Exhale, gaze down at the ground. Plant both hands, vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Roll your shoulders open. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice, take a couple breaths. This might be a nice time for a child's pose. Let's go into some lunges. So take your right leg up into the sky. Bring it forward in between your hands and stay high on this back leg. So to set up, press your back leg and heel back to the ground. And then take your belly off your thighs. So start building this pose up. There's a buoyancy, right? So there's still movement. So bring your hands to your thigh and then reach your arms up to the sky. So you can take a back bend here, lengthening your wrists and your arms. Yeah, interlacing, take your variation. So keep rising up as you're bringing down. Now from here, take your hands to your heart center. Lengthen your belly, lengthen your low back. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, twist to the right. Left elbow over your right knee. Press your right hand into your left. And as you inhale, you're lengthening your spine, and on your exhale, you're twisting. Keep going. If you want to open or fly, you can fly your arms. You can take a bind. Nice. Yes, see this nice line here, and his hips are square. Beautiful. One more inhale. And exhale, come back. Bring your hands onto the floor. Don't move off of this leg yet. Lower your back knee to the ground. Now you may want to take this wider, or I like to put a blanket under my knee, so whatever you need. And then from here, rise up again. Bring your hands onto your thigh. So sink low into this lunge. So you can stay here, or a variation. Bring your left hand on the outside of your mat. Bend your back leg and reach your right arm to grab the top of your foot. Now how deep you go is up to you. So you can bend into this right leg, take your left leg into your seat, and you can also come onto your forearm and open your chest. So know where you want to go. belly breaths into this pose, and then sink your hips. Now lower your forearms onto the ground, release that back leg, or take your hands to the mat. Both of your hands are on the inside of your right leg. Yeah. You can also take this arm underneath your right leg and keep going, the lizard pose. So know where you want to go. Really good. Keep releasing into this right hip. One more breath here, and then slowly make your way back up and straighten out this right leg. So bringing your weight back onto your left knee, hips are squared. Flex your toes, you'll find more of a stretch up the back of your leg. Now take your hands near your heel and open your chest. Inhale, lengthen your spine, bringing your belly towards your thigh. And exhale, fold. So if you can go into your version of the splits here, keep going in, opening that hamstring. You're still here, good. Peace. Yeah. You can put a nice bolster under that hamstring. You can put lots of blocks. If you have benches, use benches. And then close your eyes for a moment and really feel that lengthening. Nice, wiggling, shaking to Bob Marley. And then when you're ready, I don't know if there's a nice way to do this, but make your way back up. Plant your palms, come back into a downward facing dog. And then lift your left leg up into the sky and bring it forward. So at first, keep your heel up, thigh up, and start building yourself. So foundation is strong, then take your hands to your thigh and find your arm variation to open and lift. And as you find this variation, sink down and find this movement in your low body. One more breath, sinking lower, and then lower your hands to the ground. Good. Oh, twisting, nice, thanks. Hands come to heart center, lengthen, and exhale, twist to the left. So right elbow on the outside of your left leg. Nice. So as you do this, keep pressing down on your left foot, big toes pressing down. You can take your back knee down if you want, that's also a nice variation. And then keep lifting and twisting. And see how Peter's neck is in line with his spine. So keep opening your chest. Yes, elbow lifts up. Yeah. One more breath, twist. And then exhale. Gaze down, good. Take your hands to the mat, walk your knee back. Lower it on the ground if it's there, and then take both hands on the inside of your left foot and sink lower so you can play a little here. You can bring your elbows down or take your right hand to the outside of the mat and reach with your left hand for your right foot. Now here, you can take your forearm down to get more of a back bend, if you like that. And then the stretch gets more intense the more you pull your foot towards your seat. So there's a difference between pain and sensation. Pain, hold off, hold back, especially in your knee. Sensation, what else is there for you? What can you release in this pose? Really nice stretch in your thigh. So one more breath. Exhale, release that foot. Good. Bring both hands on the inside of your leg and come down onto your forearms or your hands are good. And just relax for a moment. Breathe into that hip. You can move, rock back and forth. And then when you're ready, start to straighten out your left leg. So flex that foot. Hips can be square. And then open your chest So pick your variation here. Keep pressing this left hip bone back and lift in your belly. And then find your full split. And you can put something under here like Peter's using 2 blocks. That's a great variation. Take one more breath. And then make your way out of this pose, finding a child pose or a downward facing dog. And pedal it out, walk it out. Gaze at the top of the mat, hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Now from here, take your peace fingers around your big toes. Peace fingers, big toes. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. So with this, bend your elbows and use the strength of your biceps to pull yourself down, pull your torso down. Press through your heels to keep lifting your seat up in the air. Everyone's pose will look so different, so know what yours is and feels like, right? And keep lifting and lengthening. And then pulling yourself down. One more inhale. Can you lower closer to your thighs wherever you are? Maybe, maybe not. And then inhale, lengthen. Hands come to your hips and come all the way up. Good. Now from here, we're going to take a wide step facing forward. So opening your right leg to wherever you are. Take your hands to your hips. Inhale, lengthen your spine, gaze up, and stay here for a moment. As you lengthen, you want to open the front body, even with your psoas. Feel it spreading. Press your feet down into the mat. Engage your thighs. Maybe walk your hands down your legs. And then fold forward. So bring your hands to the floor. Once they reach the floor, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold in. So you can walk your hands in between your legs. We'll do this once. You can also interlace your hands behind your back and reach forward this way. Or grab the outside edges of your feet. Yeah. Or do all of them. So if your head is really close to the floor, you may want to take a block or a pillow and put it there. And you do want to charge up your legs in this pose so that you have your thighs that are engaged. You can even feel like you're pressing your feet together, which will fire up your inner thighs. One more breath. And exhale. Bring your hands back to center. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Bring your hands to your hips and slowly come all the way up. Good. Now walk your feet together. Peter, you'll stay facing the camera. So you can come wherever you are, feet together. We'll do a Garudasana, so eagle pose. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring your right hand underneath your left. So forearms, and then see if you can reach your hands together or hands to wrist. And let's start by squeezing all of this together. So lengthen the back of your body and draw your ribs in and squeeze your arms. Now bend your knees softly, lift your right leg up high and cross it over your left thigh. Good. And now from here, see how his toes on the ground? You can stay there or wrap that ankle around your calf. And then sit down low here. So take 3 breaths. Bring everything into the center line. 2 more breaths. You can lower your torso down towards your thighs if you'd like. Close it all in. 1 more breath. And then coming back up slowly. Find your focus here. And then come out. Great. Inhale, reach your arms up. Good. I like the movement. And when you're ready, reach up. Exhale, bring your left hand underneath your right. cross your wrists, squeeze here, so you can lift your elbows up if you want. Yeah. Draw your ribs in, and then from here, lower your hips down, lift your left leg up, and across your right thigh. Now, maybe you put your toe on the ground here, or wrap your left foot around your right ankle. Sit low. And then when you're ready, you can start lowering your torso to your thighs. Keep squeezing everything into the center line. And then come back up slowly. Take a breath before you unravel. And then release. Bring your hands up. And exhale, stand tall. Good. Come back to the top of your mat. We'll take one arm balance pose. So crow will be the choice today. So lower your hands down to the mat and walk your feet hip distance apart. Yeah. Hands press down into the mat. Take your toes high. If you know crow, go for it. Walk your feet together now, toes apart. And then bring your knees into your armpits or your forearms and shift the weight forward. Your gaze is a couple inches in front of you. And then feel your mula bandha, your low belly, pulling your belly and your legs up. Keep breathing. So this is where you want to fire up that ocean breath, the Ujjayi breathing. 3, 2, press your hands, lift higher with your hips. 1, come into a squat malasana. Good. So knees are wide. Bring your hands to heart center and press your knees out wide. Yeah. Now take your right hand down to the mat or the ground and reach your left arm up. So this could be one option, or reach your left arm around and your right and find the bind. Keep twisting. And then let's go to the other side. So unraveling. Bring your left arm in front of your left leg. And then reach your right arm up. If you want that bind, you turn your palm up to the ceiling and reach around for your right arm. Gazing up. Close your eyes. Take a breath here. Nice. And unravel. Bring your hands down and just gaze down for a moment. Press into your hands. And from here, make your way onto your belly. So in this belly pose, flatten everything out. Just take a big inhale. Yeah, exhale, release. Shalabhasana. So your feet are down, the tops of your feet are on the ground. Your legs are pressing together, and do what's good for you here. So one option is to keep your palms facing up to the ceiling like Peter's doing. And then you can interlace your hands behind your back if you'd like. And as you do that, bring your shoulders together. And then instead of crunching up, feel like you're lengthening forward and back. So inhale, lift your chest. And now inhale, lift your legs and go up. Inhale, rise. You like doing the right and left? Do your thing. You can swim. And then exhale, release. That's bonus points if you swim. Okay, let's do a second set. So second set, Shalabhasana. You can take your hands, interlace them, and inhale, lift up, rise up. You got it. Inhale, keep going up, opening across the chest, lengthening your legs, and then exhale, release. Good. Nice. I heard Peter sigh. I feel like everyone's sighing right now. And then bend your legs, grab your ankles. Good. Once you grab your ankles, again, set yourself up so that your belly is in, your mula bandha is in. Now you're ready to open your chest by kicking your legs back. So rise up. You got it. Flexing your feet is good. And then see if you can get your thighs off the ground and your chest off the ground. How are you doing? Yeah,
Yeah,
give
good.
you an assist. Okay. I'll just give you a light one. This is a nice assist if you are practicing with someone at home. Yeah. They'll let you know when it's too much. And then exhale, release down, rest. One breath. Exhale. And then press yourself up. So bring your hands next to your chest for Ustrasana. So yeah, stay on profile, that's good. So your feet can be tucked or tops of your feet down. Now hips and knees are in one line. Take your hands behind your back, either fingers pressing up or down. And start by shifting your hips forward. Good. Now inhale, open, look up, gaze up. And if you have any neck issues, just keep your chin tucked in. You don't have to go all the way back. And if you'd like to go further and it feels good, reach your hands down to your heels. Open across your chest and use that strength to keep pressing this forward. Yeah. Keep lifting in here, spreading across your chest. Good. Now in this pose, a lot comes up. Keep opening. This is the heart, the center of compassion, shining forward. 2 more breaths. And slowly coming up, tuck your chin in. Sit back on your heels. Take your hands to your thighs and close your eyes. Take a moment. Your way onto your back, laying on your back, and if you like a block for these back bends, please get one. Okay, so feet are flat on the mat, laying on your back. You can take a, if you tend to splay your knees open, you can take a block on the inside of your legs. I tend to do that. So measure your hands and your heels, just see how close they are, that's how you know, and then knees are hip distance apart. Lengthen your neck, no tension there, and then inhale, lift your hips up. Just lift them up once and then lower down. Just get mobility in your spine. If you like that, do a couple more times. Lowering down. And then inhale, lift your hips, press your feet into the mat, and start walking your hands underneath your back, or take a block and place it on your sacrum. Good. So lift your chest towards your chin. Yeah, you can grab your ankles if you have access to them. And then keep lifting. So 3 breaths here. It's really good for you to have your hips higher than your heart, healthy, at least once a day. Take 1 more breath. And then slowly take that block out from under you and lower yourself down. Take a breath once you're here. Exhale, empty. And inhale, rise back up. So second set. This can be interlacing your hands under your back. You can take your hands to your low back and lift your hips if you'd like, or full wheel. Do what you need, and if you're in full wheel, you can rock back and forth, come high onto your toes if you'd like. Yeah, crack, crack, crack. Second set, come on down. You can hug your knees into your chest, rock side to side. Okay, third set can look like this, what Peter's doing right now. Or third set could be back on up. Let's go. Reaching up. I'll turn Madonna up for those Madonna lovers. Okay, third set. Here we go. So if you're in that third set, maybe reach your left leg up. You don't have to. Lower your left leg down. Reach your right leg up. chest, or walk your feet wide and bring your knees together. Ryan Lear posted this song on his Instagram today, so we're gonna play this one. I'll tell you who it's by as you're sitting here. I'll just show you. Thank you, Ryan. Mahakala, the protector. Feel the benefits of that pose. Like Peter said last week, you're getting the benefits. This is a pose. This is where it's all sinking in. And then take your hands behind your knees and rock yourself up. Rock and roll. Navasana. So you can take your hands behind your back or go right into this boat pose wherever you are. So the key is to be yourself always. So being yourself is tuning in and also knowing what's here for you. What's a challenge? What's your best? What do you need? What's holding back a bit? So just know what you need today and serve it up. You got it. Your thighs might be shaking or burning. If your low back is hurting, this is where you protect yourself. Okay? Low boat, lower down for 10. Hover everything off the ground. 9, gaze at your belly. 8, 7, reach. Breath. 4, 3, 2, don't go down, go up. 1, back up. Yeah! Sorry, I didn't tell you about that one. You got it. Create new habits, create new patterns. And low boat for 5, 4, you can swim here, 3, 2, relax, 1, lay down. Okay, make your way up to seated any way you like. You can take your knees and rock and roll again or roll to one side. And then Peter, I'll have you face the camera for Paschimottanasana, so fold over pose. So legs are straight. It is nice, especially if you're pregnant, just to open your legs up and let your belly fall forward. If not, reach your hands by your seat and lengthen your spine first. So shoulders back, chin in. Take a breath here. Dandasana, so the staff pose. Feet are flexed, legs are charged up. Hands are pressing into the mat, chin in. Now inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And exhale, forward fold. So you can grab your big toes with your peace fingers or reach for the sides of your feet. Now inhale, lengthen first. Lengthen your belly, your spine. And exhale, fold. Yeah, relax your head. Relax your back. And then slowly make your way back up, reaching your arms up. And exhale, release your arms down. So, option here to do, we're doing a seat stretch. So you can take a figure 4 on your back or cross your legs, head into down dog and do pigeon. So either a figure 4 or a pigeon, you choose. We're starting to close down our practice. This was a 45, 50-minute practice today. So as you start doing these closing poses, know what you need, right? So hips, lengthening, releasing. And then you may want to do some legs up the wall or shoulder stands. then into your headstands. So stay here as long as you want, and I'm going to shift Peter onto the other side. Yeah. These are great poses to do while you may, watch Netflix at night, do a pigeon, or in your splits. And then for Peter, coming onto his back, finding a happy baby. Yeah. Rolling side to side. I also love the seated twists. So know what you need. If you're going to do a seated twist after, you would twist to one side, 5 breaths, twist to the other. And then when you're ready, I'll close you out if you'd like to keep going with us in a couple minute Shavasana. So really relax everything here. Let go of your controlled breathing. Go and appreciate what you've just done. Absorb the power that this has. Completely relax. So if you're gonna stay in Shavasana, stay here, put on your own relaxing music or none, and just be. And if you're coming up to meditation, Peter, you can choose. Bring your hands to heart center, keeping your eyes closed. I like to practice gratitude, finishing my practices, so I'm grateful for you. Thank you for joining. Thank you, One Yoga, for having these classes accessible, helping us all stay connected. Kendra and Ryan and Mallory, you guys are amazing. Peter, gratitude for you. And then honor yourself as your own teacher, knowing what you need, and then bringing this compassion into the rest of your day. Namaste, thank you.